Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Dr. Frank, and in today's brief video, I want to review with you guys a change in mindset that I had when I was quitting smoking weed that made the quitting process significantly easier for me. And if you're someone who's really struggling to quit smoking weed, I can almost guarantee this video is going to help you out. If you're new to the channel, I'm the founder of AddictionMindset recovery coaching programs, which focus on helping people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content, substances that I once struggled with. Here's what I realized throughout my quitting smoking weed process or journey. When I was quitting, I was struggling with withdrawal symptoms, right? I was struggling with cravings. I was struggling with insomnia. I had the early stages of Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome, so I was struggling with hunger issues and eating issues and digestion. So to say the least, quitting smoking weed for me was a struggle. And oftentimes I would delay quitting, or I wouldn't even bother trying to quit because of that struggle. Now, what I eventually realized, though, was that continuing to smoke weed was also a struggle because of the strain that it was putting on my life, right? Like maintaining an addiction, staying addicted to a substance is not easy. Once you're in the stage of active addiction, it's a struggle. I was struggling with my finances because of weed addiction. I was struggling with my relationships because of weed addiction. I was struggling with my physical health. I had the first stage of Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome. I was getting the nausea, and I was physically struggling because of weed addiction. And you add in the financial struggles, the relationship struggles, the health struggles, and that certainly led to a major mental health struggle. I was obviously struggling with depression and anxiety, some of which was a direct result from my struggle with cannabis addiction. So when it came to quitting, I adopted the mentality of, look, I'm going to struggle either way. If I stay addicted, I'm going to struggle. If I try and quit, I'm going to struggle. And what it came down to was a choice. Which one do I want to struggle with? Do I want to continue to struggle staying addicted to cannabis, something that really was giving me no return for my effort, no return for my struggles? Or did I want to redirect my struggle and put it into quitting? Put my struggle into the process of sobriety and getting sober, something that was eventually going to give me a return on my efforts. And obviously, here I am now 5 years later, and I chose to struggle to get sober. I chose to struggle with the withdrawals. I chose to struggle with the cravings. I chose to struggle with the insomnia. Right? I chose to struggle with the peer pressure of wanting to smoke again when I was around friends or around people that smoked. And I'm glad I chose that struggle because it's really created a much better life for myself now. And I think this is the beautiful thing that you realize in addiction recovery or whatever, after you quit a drug. It doesn't even have to be a recovery process at this point. To an extent in life, you can choose your struggles and you can choose what amount of effort you're going to put into each of those struggles. And when I look back on active addiction to cannabis, I was putting a massive amount of effort into struggling with active addiction. And I realized, wow, what if I put that same effort into my business struggles to grow a business, right? This has certainly been a struggle growing an addiction recovery coaching business and a YouTube channel. What if I put that effort into the struggle of cooking healthy dinners for my night every self? What if I put that effort into the struggle of waking up and exercising? What if I put that effort into the struggle of dating and finding that special someone, which I eventually found and got married to? What if I put that struggle and that effort, or put those efforts towards struggles in my life that are going to move the needle forward instead of holding me back? Why would I want to struggle for the rest of my life just to hold myself down? You can either struggle climbing to the top of the mountain, or you can struggle falling face first on the way to the bottom. And as far as I was concerned, I was done with struggling with active addiction. I was much more excited to put my efforts and my struggles into something valuable. At the end of the day, you're going to struggle either way. So next time you're going through withdrawals and you're saying, this is hard, or I don't like doing this, you were struggling when you were actively addicted too. That's why you're watching this video, because you're struggling with active addiction. So if you're going to struggle either way, if you're going to struggle no matter what, you might as well make that struggle worthwhile. So next time you're facing withdrawals, remind yourself, I'm going to struggle either way. How do I want to struggle? Where do I want to put my efforts into? What's more worthwhile to me in the long run? And I think the answer might become very, very clear. So why don't you guys let me know in the comments below, what things do you choose to struggle with? What things do you want to put your efforts into going forward? And if you need help figuring that out, check out the pinned comment and book a consultation with me. Book a consultation with our offices. We help people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and adult media content. We try and make that struggle a little less of a struggle for you, I guess. Well, that's not totally true. We make the process, no, that is true. We make the process easier. I'll see you guys in the comments below.